Macmillan Audio presents Through Fiery Trials by David Weber. Read for you by Jonathan Davis. An Introduction to the History of Safehold. In 2091, the sublight colony ship Galileo established the first extrasolar colony in the Alpha Centauri system. In 2123, Dr. Samantha Adenauer and her team developed the first practical hyperdrive. In 2350, the Malachi system, with a population of 436,000, became the 15th voting member system of the Terran Federation. In 2367, the survey ship Adenauer discovered the first evidence of an advanced non-human species. Christened the Alphanes, they had achieved a 3-star civilization. Their technology had been substantially inferior to humanity's current level, and they had been exterminated in a massive interstellar war. The scientific community's majority view was that the Alphanes, who had clearly been a militant species, had destroyed themselves. A minority, however, led by anthropologist Anton Sugawara, argued that the evidence suggested the Alphane civilization had been destroyed by an external force. Sugawara was pilloried by the press, which christened his putative interstellar predators the Gababa for his paranoia. No one in government took the ridiculous notion seriously. But the Federation began expanding its navy, which had been little more than a police and rescue force, and building genuine warships. Not that anyone really believed in genocidal alien menaces, of course. Everyone in government was very clear about that. Still, one had to take some precautions, even if it was solely to assuage the dread of those who might have been frightened by Sugawara's absurd theories. Everyone in government was very clear about that, too. In 2370, Anton Sugawara was very quietly named the first cabinet-level Navy minister, and naval expansion was even more quietly but enormously accelerated. In 2378, in the Crestwell system, the heavy cruiser TFNS Swiftsure discovered Sugawara had been right. Swiftsure was destroyed with all hands. The outpost on Crestwell was destroyed. Within 7 months, every single human in 3 of the Federation's 14 major extrasolar star systems was dead. Sugawara's navy fought back hard, stopped the incursion, and over the next couple of years retook the lost star systems and drove the Gababa back into their own space. Until, in 2381, in what came to be known as the Starfall system, Admiral Ellen Thomas's First Fleet, the TFN's major combat force, discovered that all humanity had seen so far were the Gababa's light frontier forces. Now the real Gababa Navy had mobilized, and the result was massacre. First Fleet's tattered survivors carried the warning home and arrived upon the wings of apocalypse. The Federation had begun quietly fortifying its star systems at the same time it created its new navy. That process had been driven with frantic speed from the moment of Swiftshore's destruction, and any star system made an awesome fortress. But no fortification could stand against the forces the Gababa were willing to commit, the losses they were prepared to accept. In 2406, the Federation's last major extrasolar star system was overwhelmed. In 2411, all human population enclaves outside the Sol system's asteroid belt were withdrawn to the final redoubt inside.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?